we stopped the Yellow Pages 2 months ago.
Yeah, and it's about the same time we ran into Dustin, and we had kind of heard about this name planting deal. We just literally, since probably Christmas time, got in on the news that there's certain search engines that will place you by some mysterious formula.
Magic. It's all magic. It's all magic.
Some mysterious formula that will place you higher, and that will probably result in more calls. Well, that was always the thinking in the Yellow Pages, so we wanted to do that, of course, on the internet, but we had no earthly idea how to do that, what it was all about, what we had to do, and Dustin, I forget, did you just make a cold call?
We were cold calling, yeah.
Okay. Dustin came and made a cold call and explained that to us, and the timing was perfect, and he explained that whole system to us, the name planting program, and described that as a kind of an entry-level program, and I said, we're all in. What you do that for a year will pay my next month's Yellow Pages ad, and so I literally didn't pay it. I didn't pay it. So paid Justin, and it seems to be working.
Okay. And Fran, you wanted to touch on the number of inquiries, because I mean, it's the
Yes. Jonathan has a good point in that once we get through the end of October for one full season for us, we'll be able to gauge the full effect of name planting. But so far, I know that inquiries on our email have increased. The number of phone calls where we ask people, how did you find us? And they say, oh, from the internet, you came up first, has increased. Probably 8 out of 10 callers say that. And we have gotten work. There was an event company based in Columbus, Ohio that needed a huge decorating job downtown, and they Googled us. We came up first. They called. We did a good job. They paid us handsomely. Someone from a large and well-reputation firm here in Lexington attended the event, said, this looks great. We're going to have our 30th anniversary right here in this ballroom. We want balloons just like this. Hired us again.
Excellent.
And then Google found us.
They just happened to be the sponsor of the World Games.
Right. That's awesome.
That's
yes.
awesome.
That's very good.
Yeah, we were very happy about that.
We all know who the sponsor of the World Games is, so well.
Yes, yes.
And then the fun part, though, that comes full circle, though, is Google found you. So that's
exactly. Yes.
Explain that just briefly, how that worked. That was Google. Help me out.
Every year, Google has Doodle for Google, which is a contest open to school children all across the United States. Take the Google logo and change it to your theme and write a touching little essay about why. What
Google would be for, how you
how do you see the future of the world? How do you see the future of the world? And send it in, and they, out of the hundreds and hundreds of entries, they pick 40 finalists, and
I think it's 22,000.
Oh, okay, yeah. 22. I wouldn't doubt it. 22,000 entries across the nation.
Yeah.
And a young lady at Williamstown Junior Senior High School's design was selected.
Just north of Lexington here.
Yes, Williamstown is just north of Lexington here. And so the Google contacted an event company out of New York City and said, take care of these folks in this area, and one fellow was assigned to Williamstown, Kentucky. And he's like, I need a balloon arch. How am I going to find a balloon arch in Williamstown, Kentucky? He used Google, and we came up first. So who does Google? Lighter than air.
There we go. That's great. I find that the full circle effect of that is fantastic.
Yes. And we did a great job, and he was very happy, and his event company out of New York City will keep us in mind if they ever have any work in this area, and business goes on.
Business goes on, okay.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I appreciate you guys, stepping forward and saying this and giving the Yellow Pages and how that's worked, and I thank you very much. So
Sure.
Appreciate it.
We'll keep you posted.
Let me know. Thanks, guys.